what's up you guys? It's Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a review slash wear test slash first impressions of this Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. I'm cheating a little bit. I have tried this out once already and I really liked it, but I only got to wear it for a couple of hours, so I really want to test it out all day and see how it holds up. And it's raining outside today, so that's going to be really interesting. I am in the shade number 10 Porcelain, so if you guys want to find out how this worked out for me, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I've already moisturized and I'm going to go ahead and prime, and I'm going to use the NYX Hydro Touch Primer. And I know what people are thinking, like, why would you prime? You're about to like test out a foundation for the first time, but I prime all the time anyway because I have dry skin, and I think it's smart. And I'm gonna put it all over my face because I honestly, that's not fair, because I wouldn't wear this foundation without primer anyway, and this is one of my favorites. So I mean, if it plays nice with this, then I'll know that, you know, I like it. It doesn't have to be like flawless on its own. Like, I know a lot of people don't wear primers, but I honestly, like, it just depends on your skin type. I just like primers, and I'm going to put it all over my whole face. So I am going to use 1/2 with my beauty blender, my Real Technique sponge, and I'm going to use the other half with my favorite IT Cosmetics buffing foundation brush, just so you guys can see the difference between it applying with a sponge and a brush. And it is a cushion foundation, so it looks like this. And I'm not going to use a little sponge. And when you open it up, there is the product and the cushion, and you got it down here. You can see me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my Real Technique sponge, and I'm gonna take it on this side of my face. I'm just gonna put it in there. Right off the bat, like, I can tell you, this foundation has so much, and I'm using the sponge too. Like, this has such pretty coverage. Like, I'm barely pushing. Look at that. I'm barely pushing. I'm gonna get my ear too, but like, I am barely pushing, and I'm getting so much product, but not in like a cake face way. I'm getting it in like a really pretty, like, natural, even complexion. Like, this is one coat on this side with the sponge, and this is without. I'm just gonna kind of come up so you guys can see. Look how pretty. Like, you can see the difference. Okay, so now we're gonna go in. That's one coat. We're gonna go in with our brush. We're gonna boop. I will say the initial dab has like a little more coverage with the brush, and I love this brush. It's my favorite brush, so if it works well with this brush, then I feel like it's actually shearing out the foundation a little bit with the brush. Do you see that? I feel like there's more coverage on this side. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Am I crazy? I guess not. I might be crazy. So this is one coat with the brush, and this is one coat with the sponge. Personally, from far away you can't tell. From far away they look the same, but personally I like the side with the sponge. I just feel like it looks smoother and more airbrushed. I'm just gonna go over it with the sponge. I just feel like it looks prettier with the sponge. I mean, it worked really well either way, but if you're like me and you prefer, you know, like a really airbrushed finish to your foundation, then I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna see if I can build it up a little bit. We're gonna go in over here on our forehead, because I have some little friends, Sally, Billy, and Joe, just hanging out on my forehead, and they need to go away. We're gonna kind of go over here on my cheek. And I just don't feel like it looks cakey. I mean, I feel like it looks a little greasy because it's like a super dewy formula. And Maybelline was saying that this was supposed to be, I had like an acne square right here, and it covered it up so pretty. And this is like one tap into the foundation. I'm doing my entire face. Like, it's just so impressive to me. I love this stuff, man. Initial reaction, it's gorgeous. I mean, I'm gonna blend down my neck just a little bit because I always blend down my neck. But this is a really good color match for me. I think it's stunning. Okay, so that is 2 coats. And I honestly think you could keep going to get like super, because you can still kind of see some of my freckles, which I like. I've said that before. But you can't see any of my discoloration. You can't see any redness peeking through my skin, and I love that about it. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back on camera and I'll let you know how it worked out. But let me give you guys a quick up close. So pretty. Yes, so pretty. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. This is concealer applied and everything set and powdered. And I still think it looks so pretty. I always feel like I look so weird whenever I don't have the rest of my makeup done, but I really love the finish of this foundation. You can still see it's kind of glowy. I mean, it is powdered, it's set, and I did use my favorite Dream Wonder powder with it. Looks so pretty. And I use the Maybelline, what is this called? Retouch and Erase Eye Lifting Concealer. Yes, light lifting concealer. And I personally really like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back for a check-in. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've got the rest of my makeup done, and honestly, I have no complaints. This foundation is absolutely stunning and so gorgeous. It is so beautiful. It played so nicely with all of my makeup. I mean, it just looks flawless. I mean, my bronzer went on so smooth, my blush, my highlight. I mean, I'm in love with it, and I cannot wait to update you guys a little bit more. I'll come back in a couple of hours, because I do have to go to work here soon, but I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna do my thing, and I will let you guys know how it held up. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Hey you guys, I'm back. I'm in my car, as you can see. Don't look at that. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on the foundation and how it's wearing. I have been at work since 2 o'clock, and it was about, I want to say, almost 2 whenever I put on the foundation. And so I got here, and I've been here almost all day. It is now almost 6 o'clock, and it's getting dark outside, but I wanted to give you guys a quick little update before I went home, so you guys can kind of see. Nothing's fading, everything's still here. My bronzer, my blush, my highlight. There's no creasing. My smile lines, which I always crease in my smile lines, and I always crease up here, and you can just see a little bit of creasing, but that's because I'm very expressive with my forehead. But overall, it looks really great, and I'll be back to update you guys in a couple of hours. Hey you guys, it is now almost 9 o'clock at night, and I've had this foundation on since 1, and it looks really good. You can kind of see the little bit of like melting right around my nose, but I've had this foundation on for about 9 hours at least, and it still looks really great. I would love to keep it on longer for you guys, but I'm exhausted, and I'm going to take off my makeup and go watch Shameless with my best friend. So final thoughts, I really like this foundation. I think if you have dry skin, you will also really like this foundation. And I think it's definitely worth the 15 bucks. So yeah, that's my final thoughts on it. If there's anything else that you guys want to know, just ask me in the comments and I will get back to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!